Harsha, don't put the slide now. Let me first finish the introduction and then we will, you can share your slides. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the next edition of the Newsmakers. Now, here today we have two wonderful kids from SRMAP who have made the entire university proud, Harsha Sathya and Mahesh Vasamsetti. Now, these children have participated in iAlpha Hackathon and they have bagged a prize money of 2,300 US dollars. Now, isn't that amazing? Absolutely amazing. Now, these children are our newsmakers for the day, and they are here to share with us the entire journey of their winning iAlpha Hackathon. Welcome, both of you boys.
Hello, ma'am. Hello to everyone.
Right. Now, incidentally, these two gentlemen are also brothers. One is in third year and one is in second year. Now, that is yet another interesting part of today's newsmaker. Now, before we get started, I believe Harsha has got some slides to share with us. Go on, Harsha.
Yeah, I'm going to introduce what is our hackathon and everything, how it functions. iHackAlpha is like an AI hackathon. So we need to work on AI related problem statement. So it was backed by a startup called Sentient from Singapore. So we need to develop an AI application using their services. So they invited developers from diverse backgrounds to solve a real world problem statement they were given. So there were many problem statements given by them. So we took AI for accessibility as a problem statement in that. So normally in hackathons, hackathons were conducted for 24 or 48 hours. Our hackathon was quite different, because it was over 3 weeks continuous hackathon. So so they expected us to submit a fully fledged functional product rather than an MVP, which normally in all hackathons we're expected to do. So yeah, so our hackathon was divided into 3 phases, like ideation phase, build phase, and finals. So so like uh, so yeah. Uh, we had an idea, we need to come up with an idea for the hackathon. So we thought, why can't we make a communication app for blind and deaf? So the total the frankly speaking, the total idea is just came from Helen Keller story. like um we thought Helen Keller had Annie Selvan as a teacher and a translator for her entire life. So why can't we replace Annie Selvan with an app like mobile phone, so that a deaf blind person can communicate with their loved ones using their mobile phone. So that's how we started. That was a totally crazy idea, but we thought it's innovative. Why can't we start it? So we had two interfaces for an year. So one is for when the persons are in different places. One is for there are beside both each other and want to communicate. like I'm going to show a demo. Before that, the deafblind person can send messages using our app by tapping the screen of the app. A double tap to delete the message, a short tap for dot in mouse, a long tap for dash in mouse, and a swipe left for space, and swipe right to a message. This is the demonstration for app, fart feature. yeah, that was like, how do you do it? The message that was sent by the normal person, like the deafblind person, like gets a haptic feedback from the mobile phone. Like, yeah, that's all. And the near future, and this is the demonstration.
Good morning.
So yeah, that's all. So basically, our app is like a two-way communication between a blind deaf person and a normal person. That is the app we actually won 2,300 USD dollars as a cash prize.
That's amazing. That's really amazing, Harsha. Now, if I may ask you, how did you get interested in this particular concept?
Uh, I mean, like, what you mean, like that idea?
Idea of working on this deaf and blind. You said it was a competition, or did you already have any such idea that you need to work on these lines, or is it because of the competition?
Um, the app was like built solely purpose for only the hackathon. Like our theme was to build an app using AI, like
Mhm.
for disabled people. So yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Mahesh, now
Mahesh, now
coming to
coming
you,
to you.
both of you are
Both of
from,
you,
Ma'am.
I yeah,
yeah,
one of your
your
mic
mic
is
is
echoing. That can be adjusted.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Right, Mahesh, now the question is to you. Both of you from ECE, how is it you got interested in app development per se? Generally, when people say app development, it is basically the CSE students who get interested into it.
Actually, I was got interested from the achievements of the next club members.
Okay.
Uh, our seniors in the next club, they had mentored us
Mm-hmm.
when I was in first year.
That's nice.
They conducted some of the meetings. Uh, they gave so much of feedback for us
Okay.
during my first year.
Okay.
So I came into this field of app development.
That's really nice, Mahesh. That's really nice. So, is this hackathon your first participation in any kind of a hackathon, or you've participated something on these lines before?
Actually, we have participated like three hackathons in this pandemic period. Like first hackathon was like we didn't made it, and the second hackathon like we built a chatbot
Mm-hmm.
for medical assistant, but we just made into finance, but we didn't want it. And this was the third one, like which we won.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Are you planning to take part in any other hackathon in the near future? Something which is there in the pipeline?
uh, yeah, I think like the next semester is going to be online, like so we will have like a lot of time. So yeah, we are planning itself like with this app only, like we are going to improve this a lot from the
Mm-hmm.
feedback we got from the judges of the previous hackathon.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a new product in the market soon.
uh, yeah, frankly speaking, like when we thought of this idea, like we thought like this was going to be a crazy idea, and you know and this is going to be a perfect solution for this problem. And like after like winning the hackathon and listening all the judges, like we thought there are very there are so many problems, and our like app is not going to be a realistic solution in the real world scenario. So we want to change that.
Okay. So only now you get the exposure of, how to get into solving the real time problems and giving them the solutions. That's wonderful. Only when you participate in hackathons and different competitions, you get to understand all this. That's wonderful. Okay. Harsha, now apart from hackathon, what other things you're interested in?
Actually, I'm interested in AI. Like I
Mm-hmm.
work as an AI researcher. Like I personally work with Jatendra Kumar Dash in our university. He mentored me, and we both together wrote a research paper in interstitial lung disease, which
Mm-hmm.
actually published in Delhi last year.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. Mahesh, what about you? What are you interested in?
Myself, I was interested in AI-enabled solutions apps.
Mm-hmm.
These are interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. So, where do you see yourself? Let's take 10 years from today. What do you want to achieve in life, both of you?
I personally really don't know anything about that. I'm living right now, I'm going with the flow. I was thinking like getting into research is one of my thing. If not, I'll be like working in a topmost MNC company or something.
That's wonderful. What about you, Mahesh?
Uh, Myself, I want to become a software developer
Mm-hmm.
in a corporate companies like Google or Amazon.
Okay. So, should I understand that Google or Amazon happens to be your dream company?
Yeah, madam.
Oh, that's nice. All right. Now, as an EC student, you would also be required to do a little bit on your coding as well, because that is important, right? So, hope you're
Uh,
working on that.
Yeah, madam.
All right. All right. Okay, children. Now, have you thought about creating solution for real-time problems around you in the society where we live as of now? Up, sorry, apart from this hackathon,
uh, I didn't get your question, ma'am.
yeah, I'll repeat. Apart from this hackathon, did you ever think, okay, this is a real-time problem in the society. We should create a solution. We should give a solution. Something on those lines.
myself, as I'm a AI developer, like medical space, I particularly work on I'm interested in to work like AI related to medical field. Medical field has a lot of scope, when we bring AI to it. We can solve very fundamental problems in medical science with using AI. 2 months back, DeepMind has solved the protein synthesis, protein folding problem using AI, which was never thought like before that it can be solved.
Okay. What about you, Mahesh? You join in with the same project, or you have a different thought that this also could be a solution for the problem that's existing?
Mm, Myself, I work on the app development.
Mhm.
So these apps will be helping these type of disabled persons in real
Mhm.
life.
Okay. So that is a kind of thing you were thinking about. Okay.
Yeah, madam.
Right. Children, if you were given a chance to go for higher studies in a dream college of yours, which one would that be?
Uh,
Yeah, might be.
for me, Carnegie Mellon University, because I want to get into robotics, like medical robotics. Yeah, Pittsburgh
Okay.
campus is number one in robotics. So I want to get
That's
into it.
wonderful. That's wonderful. And Mahesh?
I want to get into the MIT for my semester abroad in fourth year.
Okay, okay. May both of your dreams come true. All right. Now, apart from this hackathon, apart from this web development and app development and what you are technically into, non-technically, what are your interests?
I mean, technical, what we
Non-technical, non-technical.
non-technical, man.
Huh.
Uh, Frankly speaking, I'm like a boring person. If you ask, uh, I watch Netflix in my free time and like code, like learn all this stuff. Like I think this these like AI, all these things interest me a lot. Like other than that, I like watch movies. That's all. I won't do anything.
Okay, so you're more technical person, not non-technical person. Okay, what about you, Mahesh?
Same as like my brother. I will also work on technical stuff.
Okay, okay, okay. So both of you are more into technical things. All right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, before I ask you the next question, I think as of now, let me give the chance to the students here who are eagerly waiting to ask some questions. Students, if you have any questions to pose to these two gentlemen here, you can unmute yourself and you can ask. Once you're done, then I'll continue with my questions. Anybody? All right. Now, as I get ready for the question, let me continue with my next question. All right. Now, Harsha, it was you who got into the Next Tech Lab first, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mahesh, you're also part of the Next Tech Lab?
Yeah, madam.
Okay. Now, people who do not know what is Next Tech Lab, can you kindly tell us what is this Next Tech Lab?
Okay, ma'am. We are like we both are like fortunate to join in Next Club in the first year itself. Like I'm from like we both are from EC background. When it comes to our strength, coding is not a part of it. So when we like started working in the lab, like all the cross culture and multidisciplinary research happening motivated us a lot in learning like artificial intelligence, and for him mobile development. We have particular labs for everything, and we had an excellent mentors like Anshuman Aditya, like which guided us a lot in our initial state. uh, so
Okay, okay, okay. Mahesh, let me come to you with the next question. Now, supposing a person doesn't know how to identify which hackathon to participate, how do you identify? How do you go about identifying, okay, this is some hackathon I can crack, I can take part, this is of my interest? How do you identify that?
Uh, Basically, hackathons are classified into two types. One hackathon, one type is hackathons conducted by our universities, and the other type is hackathons conducted by companies.
Okay.
They
Now,
should.
this is pertaining to something which you have developed for deaf and blind people, right? Now, will the problem be given to you initially itself, or only after you enter into the competition you get to know what the problem is?
no, ma'am. Initially, they were given five state like problem statements, like A for retail, A for like
Exactly, exactly. So
you
you
need.
know the problem statement, and on the basis of that, you see if it is interesting you, you take part. Am I right? Okay. Now, this question I'm posing to both of you on behalf of all the first year students. Okay. Now, the first year students, I'm sure they are not very clear about what a hackathon is. Now, this is my first part of the question. What is a hackathon? And how do we get to know where what hackathon is happening?
uh, Hackathon is basically a problem statement is given to you, and you need to build stuff in 24 or 48 hours straight away. So you need to come up with a solution at the end, and you need to pitch your idea where the judges will judge you. And yeah, it like hackathons helps you a lot. All the sponsors there like later in your life also, if you are fortunate enough, they may like you may land in an internship later from the hackathons.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, how do we identify, Harsha? How do we find out where which hackathon is happening?
We have platforms like devfolio, devpost,
Hacker.
hacker, and like day to complete, like one of the best places to find all the hackathons.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find the company hackathons in Hacker Earth,
Mm-hmm.
university hackathons in Devfolio.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, if somebody wants to be a part of hackathon, what are the skills the person you think should develop?
uh, it really depends on the what the like problem statement and what you're building. like if it's like when it comes to our thing, like our hackathon is purely like AI hackathon. So you need to well versed with artificial intelligence, and you need to have someone with like knowledge in web development and app development. Like you need to show them a prototype at the end. So yeah.
Okay. Your take, Mahesh? What do you feel about it?
Even though if the student didn't know the coding, he can directly participate in hackathons
Mm-hmm.
because in the starting of the hackathon, they will conduct the workshops so you can gain some of the technical knowledge and you can
Mm-hmm.
explore the various tools and the technologies in the hackathon and you can meet the like-minded people. You can collaborate with them.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. Okay, now you said in the beginning of the interview, both of you have taken part in 3 hackathons, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now, your growth from before the hackathons and after 3 hackathons, what is the kind of difference you find in yourself?
Uh, Actually, like first two are different from the third one. What we want, like first two are like basically they are hackathons, like 24 48 hours sprint. Like you need to show an MVP at the end. But this one is like a 3 weeks total hackathon. Like you need to first submit your idea, and they will judge you on idea, and later you need to show them the prototype, and later you need to like come up with the full project and a business model. So like
Mhm.
yeah, we
Okay.
learned a lot of things in this process.
Okay.
Like
Mahesh, what is your growth or rather your learnings at the end of 3 hackathons?
At the first of at first we didn't prepared any PPT in the first hackathon. Actually, we
Okay.
don't know anything about it, and
Uh-huh.
later a lot of things from the mentors. They
Okay.
mentioned a lot in these hackathons.
Okay, boys. Now, I'm sure after this, you have learned from the first two hackathons about what not to do, and you've made the third one as a successful one for your own self. I'm sure once you get back to the university, there'll be a lot of your batchmates, your juniors who would want to know quite a lot from you. So I'm sure you're open to guide them.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's wonderful. So all those lovely students who are watching these two boys here today, once we get back to the university, I'm sure Harsha and Mahesh will help you in case you have doubts about hackathons, how to approach them, what are the nuances involved in it, so as to maybe we'll have few more winners in this category. All right. Okay. Now, you said there are two different types of hackathon, right? Now,
Yeah.
do we have non-technical hackathons also?
Uh,
Technical, yeah,
like
madam.
yes,
Let
ma'am.
Yes.
me.
But we haven't we like we doesn't have any knowledge about that.
Okay, Mahesh is trying to say something.
I also don't know, madam.
Okay, all right, all right. All right. Now, something which you feel very happy about in the university, which you feel, okay, this is very close to my heart. What would that be?
Mm, like next tech lab, ma'am. Like I'm very fortunate. Like 2 years back when I see myself, like now I won't be in a place now. Like if I won't haven't joined in next tech lab in my first year,
Mhm.
and like like and the SRM University has a curriculum, like we were like taught Python in our first year itself. Like it helped us like a lot when compared to students from other universities.
That's great. That's great. What about you, Mahesh? What is really so very close to your heart about SRMAP?
The next tech lab, the achievements of the members of the next tech lab constantly motivating me to participate in hackathons.
Mhm.
It was the amazing lab in the SRMAP.
Yeah, okay. Now, should I say, Mahesh, that you are literally a follower of your brother?
Yeah,
Your
madam.
brother took EC, you also took EC. Your brother joined Next Tech Lab, you also joined Next Tech Lab. So, perfect follower of the brother, is it?
Yeah, madam.
Yes. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's great. Okay. Now, something really very personal. Now, both you boys, the moment you won, how was the reaction? Obviously, they'll be happy, but what was the reaction of your family members, your parents, your relatives? How was it?
uh, yeah, they are very happy. Like they were like they thought like it was actually a fake thing. Like after saying that was like $2,300 like is a like huge amount to win in a single hackathon. So they are so happy. Like they really don't know like what we did in the hackathon, but yeah, after seeing our results, they are so happy.
Fantastic, fantastic. I'm sure even you guys would have been elated, happy, and jumping that day when you would have seen the results, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
yes, that's absolutely proud moment, not just for you people, a proud moment for us and the university too. Absolutely wonderful. Okay. Now, any advice you would like to give to the first year children who would like to follow your footsteps?
It's uh, our university teachers like Python in their first years. Like so, what the advice I would give is like it's better to start with small projects in Python at the early stage, because like everyone thinks like they need to get to learn everything like total Python, and they need to start like doing projects. Like it doesn't work in that way. Like you need to like jump into projects and you need to learn the stuff. Like top down approach works, but the other way doesn't work. So like I would advise like to start working on small projects itself in the early stage. So like, and like hackathons are like a very good place to learn, because like we will have very limited time constraint. So due to that pressure, like to complete the project in very stipulated of time, so we learn a lot of things. So yeah, that's all.
What about you, Mahesh? What would you like to tell your juniors?
My suggestion is, even though they are not from CSC background, I suggest them to participate in hackathons, because they will get the experience
Mhm.
and they will explore the various technologies.
Okay. So basically, exploration is the main key for any kind of a success, right?
Yeah, madam.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, both you boys, now I think I should ask Mahesh first. Otherwise, he will say whatever Harsha is going to give the answer, he's going to repeat the same. Okay. Mahesh, tell me, which is your favorite subject in EC?
Favorite subject, max.
That's now I'll ask you, Mahesh. Sorry, Harsha.
Like it's like electronics. That's why we took like I took ECA, but after getting to like everything just changed. Like now I'm like doing all the time artificial intelligence, like maths, computer science, artificial intelligence. Like like interdisciplinary thing.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, personally feel there is a lot of sync between you boys, and I sincerely believe in the days to come, you guys are going to create something together wonderful, which everybody is going to be very, very proud of. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, is there anything, any specific area you'd like to do research on? Any specific area?
I actually already told like I'm like focused on now like research in medical field, AI related
Yeah,
medical.
in medical field, which area specifically? Medical field is a vast area, right? In that, which area would you like to do?
Presently, I was working on pulmonary diseases. Like I have published a paper with Chetendra Kumar Das, as I said, in interstitial lung disease.
Mm.
But like my interests are like on robotic surgery, which I'm aimed to thinking of to
Okay,
do.
so slowly, you want machine intervention than human intervention in solving problems. Is that it?
Yes, ma'am. AI, artificial intelligence is boom is happening and it's inevitable. We can't stop it. Like we need to learn in the flow.
Well, okay. Now, if I may also ask you a question on AI. Now, AI, don't you think it is literally running the lives of people? There is no privacy because of AI to the people who are making use of AI?
Uh, like AI is like in our in our daily lives. Like we are using AI, but we don't know what like we are using it. Like if you use like Netflix, all the recommendation
Yes,
engine.
exactly. So you don't have a choice. You get recommendations. You go into a shopping uh, app or you go into a shopping site. You have recommendations given by AI. So I feel like it somebody is giving you the choices. It's instead of you making your own picks.
Yes, ma'am. It's already there in our lives, but we actually don't know that it's already there. Like if you use YouTube, it's also a total
No, it
recommendation.
is there. Now I'm going forward. I'm saying, don't you think it is going to be running our lives rather than we running the machines or apps?
Maybe in future it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. My God, that sounds dreadful now. Okay. And what do you think, Mahesh? Is AI going to run our lives or are we going to run lives for AI?
Mm, Actually, I was not familiar with
You
that.
are not into AI, you are into software development. Okay. Now, okay. Just imagine, I'm not saying it is there or it is not there. Just imagine what kind of a software do you think should be there to make lives easier for everybody? It can be there, it need not be there, it can be a fictitious one, no problem. So, what is that imagination of yours? You feel, okay, this kind of a software should be there.
Software.
Mahesh, let Mahesh answer.
AI-based operating system.
Okay, what would that do?
uh, it can do work for us. Like it takes instructions from our speech, and it can do all the works for us.
Okay, again, AI and robotics coming into it. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, let me ask if any students wish to ask a question at this stage. Anybody who wants to ask any question, you can unmute yourself. Anyone? All right. I think they're all busy listening to what we are talking. Anyways, thank you so much, boys. I think that was absolutely wonderful. And thank you so much for joining in today. And may God bless you. May you be blessed with lots and lots of blessings for all your endeavors in life. And may you be attaining greater heights in life. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll end with this. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all those people lovely people who are watching out there. We will meet once again in the next session of Newsmakers. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.